So today we are taking a look at section 8, which is regular Spanish verbs, part 1. So all Spanish, just saying how long it is so you can pace it appropriately. So all Spanish verbs are either regular or irregular. In this lesson, we look at 3 completely regular verbs. So hablar, comer, vivir. Notice that the last 2 letters of each verb are AR, ER, IR. There are 3 categories of verbs: AR verbs, ER verbs, IR verbs, like vivir, like comer, like hablar. And all three categories are infinitives. You recall from a previous lesson that infinitives are the base forms of the verb, equivalent in English to speak, to eat, to live. In Spanish, all infinitives end in AR, ER, or IR. Okay, hablar, comer, vivir. So remember what it means to conjugate a verb. So to speak, I speak, you speak, he speaks, she speaks, we speak, you all speak, they speak. So this would be verb conjugation, right? So in this lesson, you will learn to conjugate our model verbs for I, you, we, and you all formal. So hablar, yo hablo, I speak. Usted habla, you speak. Nosotros, or as hablamos, we speak. So we need to see like when it changes to O or A, right? Habla or hablo, you speak. Usted habla, um, nosotros hablamos, ustedes hablan, comer, to eat. Yo como, I eat, usted come, you eat, nosotros nosotros or us comemos, we eat, and ustedes comen, that is, you all eat. Vivir, yo vivo, I live, usted vive, you live, nosotros vivimos, we live, ustedes viven, you all live. Look for a pattern in the yo form. Yo hablo. So this is what we're trying to come into, right? Trying to get a pattern. So yo hablo, yo como, yo vivo. If the subject is I, conjugate by dropping the ending and add o. So this is an important rule, right? So yo hablo, hablar plus conjugate by dropping the ending, and so we drop the ar, here we drop the er, here we drop the ir and add o. Look for a pattern in the usted form. Usted habla, usted come, usted vive. If the subject is you, formal, drop the ending and add either a or e. If the verb is an ar verb, add a, and if it's an ed verb, er, sorry, if it is er or ir, add an e. So usted habla, usted come, usted vive. So remove ar. So these are important things to note down, and look for a pattern in the nosotros form. Nosotros hablamos, nosotros comemos, nosotros vivimos. So if the subject is we, conjugate by dropping the ending and add emos or imos to it. So notice that the ending of the infinitive determines which is used. AR verbs add amos, ER verbs add emos, IR verbs add imos. Nosotros hablamos, nosotros comemos, nosotros vivimos. right? So look for a pattern in the ustedes form. Ustedes hablan, ustedes comen, ustedes viven. The subject is you all. Conjugate by dropping the ending and add an or en. If the verb is an AR verb, add an. If it is an ER or an IR verb, add en. So ustedes hablan, ustedes comen, ustedes viven. Right? So present tense. Spanish means three things. So yo hablo inglés. I speak English. I do speak English. I am speaking English. So with one sentence, it could mean three different things. Yo como pan. I eat bread. I do eat bread. I am eating bread. Yo vivo en Buenos Aires. I live in Buenos Aires. I do live in Buenos Aires. I am living in Buenos Aires. It is vital that you continue with your collection of verb flashcards. This will be a key to success in mastering the Spanish verbs. Continue by creating 4 additional cards, writing the words in bold on one side and the conjugations on the other side. Hablar. Okay. So, hablamos. Alright, so, okay. So let's just recap. Um, I guess what we need to look at is the rules, or in terms of the patterns, right? Look for the pattern in the yo form. I think that's the first pattern that we saw, right? I'm just doing a search for pattern. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this is what we need to remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so in the next video we will be taking a basic quiz. So until then, see you next time.